shore to shore, newfound kin forevermore. You are home within this lore. Welcome to the hall, raise your voices high. Strong hearts, brave souls under streaming skies. Make yourselves at home where the torches flame. Together we are one, together we proclaim. Welcome to the hall, raise your voices high. Strong hearts, brave souls under streaming skies. Make yourselves at home. Torches flame. Together we are one. Together we proclaim. Raise the fire, let it glow. Welcome friends to the show. Gather round, the hall is wide. Storm and thunder we shall ride. Brothers, sisters, side by side. Here within these walls we bide. Welcome to the hall, raise your voices high. Strong hearts, brave souls under streaming skies. Make yourselves at home where the torches flame. Together we are one, together we proclaim. Rest your shield, lay down your sword. You are welcome by the board. Drink the mead, the fire's warm. Here you're safe from any storm. Who comes knocking at the gate? Crowds and family never late. What do we bring inside the hall? Strength and laughter for us all. Welcome to the hall, raise your voices high. Strong hearts, brave souls under streaming skies. Make yourselves at home where the torches flame. Together we are one, together we proclaim. Through the night the voices soar, echoes rolling shore to shore. Newfound kin forevermore. You are home within this lore.
Thank the mods. Couldn't do it without you. Every band, every tag, every hate. Be cool. Thank the mods. You're the calm and the spam and the storm. This whole channel's riding on the work you perform.
Hello everyone, how are we? That's new. To thank the mods, yes. Gotta thank the amazing mods, gotta thank everyone. Rose, welcome in. How is everybody? Oh my god, we've got all the amazing people here. We got Dark, we got Gargoyle, Yuichi, Sarah, Raptor, and then we got Rose. Alright, you guys are amazing. There I am, yes. Music down a tad? Yes, sir. Out there? How's that for the Mr. Dino? But yes, as you guys know, I've been away for the week.
Alright, story time.
Story time. Oh, what was that? Oh, we'll do the story first and then we'll get little man on here. But that was on the farm that I used to work on. That was the digger that I drove. We're digging a big old hole in that. But yeah, that's me teaching our 18-year-old son how to drive a digger. So that's like a 20-ton digger, so fairly decent size and that. But that's what I used to do for a job, was drive all sorts of stuff. Pretty much driven everything you can drive apart from a train and a ship, I guess. But yeah, I've had to turn on cranes and forklifts and telehandlers, motor scrapers, bulldozers, trucks, diggers, loaders, everything. Yeah. But yes, that was the last job physical job that I could do, that one. So yeah. But Mary, how are you? Welcome in. But let's get someone up here to say a few words. Hug me a tear.
Hi, chat.
You say about being in hospital?
I had to get my head cut and my tummy cut, and now and I got to have a new shunt in my head.
What about all the people that sent you amazing messages while you're in there?
Thank you for all that sent messages in the hospital for me.
And did you want to show them what happened, or?
Yeah.
Yep. So just a little trigger warning that he does want to show off what happened, because it is a big deal. But if you don't like scars and that sort of thing, it might be a good thing to turn away. But we'll spin you around, eh? Back up. And we'll go on to this one. Like this. So yeah, that is. Oh, we've got to go this way. So that is, he's got Maori's hook on the back of his head, so he's always had that, but that's where they had to go back in and replace his shunt in there. Yeah. But you were really sick, weren't you?
Yeah.
How did we get down there?
A helicopter.
Yeah. What did you have to go on to get to the helicopter? Because fixing the helipad, you had to hop on an ambulance and drive like 30 seconds on an ambulance to get to the helicopter, and then you get loaded on the helicopter. Where did the helicopter land at the other end?
The hospital?
Yeah, whereabouts on the hospital?
On the roof?
On the roof, yeah. Up you go, my dude. Oh my God, you're here. So yes. He is all well and back to himself. Oh my God, it was just like flick the switch. He went from laying in the hospital bed for the few days. Ghosty Roden, how are you? Welcome in. The audio. Is the audio double? Where? It's doubled on the main screen. Yeah, I'll have to sort that out. Something's obviously gone wrong, but thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, we went from... So the first few days were in there. Obviously, I did that raid and run on Monday. We went up to our local hospital. We went up there, they took some CAT scans and that and said, oh, you know, it looks a little bit dodgy, you know. We want to get you to the main hospital. We'll book an ambulance. So, okay, so I shot home and chucked some stuff. A little bee over on the other side. How are you? Lonely, how are you? Welcome in. But, yeah, so we went up the hospital on the Monday and they said, yeah, no, we got to, yeah. Stream that last one stream. I know it was a quick stream, but we had to go. So they were going to book us an ambulance, but there were no ambulances available, and they went, "Yep, we've got to get you down there pretty quick." So you're getting you a helicopter. and that, and it's like, oh, nice, second time on the helicopter. Zen, welcome in. How are you? But yes, you can see, even though he was a bit shy then, looks super bright and chatty and that. But those first few days down there, man, was pretty tough. So he would wake up every hour or so, and you might get 10 minutes of chat out of him at the very most. He would wake up and he'd say hi, whatever, and that, and then he'd be back to sleep. He pretty much slept 24/7 for the first bit, and then they took him in and replaced his shunt, and I went to go get him out of the recovery room, and he sat up and he goes, oh, I feel much better now. Can we go home? And it was just like, it was literally like that, boom, like a flick of a switch. That night he went back and he had a massive feed, and I'd got him a burger to have, and I said, well, we'll save that for in the morning, just in case you're sick or whatever, coming out of the anesthetic. And then, next morning he mulched that, and then he was along the playroom. He's running around everywhere, and it honestly was like the flick of a switch. This kid went from looking like, wow, not good, to just, boom, I'm back. Now, it's amazing how much that little thing in there, it really helps him out. Oh, so we're going to go talk to Gel. But yes, he's very well again. He's not allowed back at school for 6 weeks and that, but or to do anything physical, but he's really good, and he's just allowed the dressing off today. While it still doesn't look real cleaned up, today was the first day he was fully allowed the dressing off and that. Done some magic. Oh, one of your kids has a VP. Oh, nice. So this time around, so the old one was like the kid's shunt. It was just a normal shunt, went off pressure, that sort of thing. This time they have put in a flash new one, which has got like a magnetic thing in it. So if as he grows and things, his brain capacity and that gets a bit bigger, and the fluid and that, they put this little thing on the end, and little thing on that shunt on the back of his head, and then use a little dial thing, and they can turn it up and down and increase the flow rate and that sort of thing. So it's really cool, but it is a lot bigger shunt, so he's going to have to be super careful. It does stick out the back a lot more. So, but yes, no, the most important thing is that he's good, and he's very well, and we got out of the hospital super quick. Like, we should have been there an extra day, but his change from getting the new one was that awesome. Like, he recovered so well that they said, nah, you can go home as long as his scan looks good and the adjustment's right on it and that. And yeah, the nurse came in later, said, yep, his scan and that's all good and everything, but he's meant to have another antibiotic sort of in an hour's time, but we can just give that to him now and he can go home. He was like, yes, let's go. Melly, welcome in. How are you? Popping in to say hi and hope Nuno is doing so much better today. Lots of loves to you guys. Oh, Melly, he is doing amazing. Like, honestly, straight after the surgery, like even in the recovery room, he was just boom, he was back to himself. That's amazing what that shunt does. We think of it as just a small little tiny thing, but wow, it really sort of affects him. Cool. So I guess we can go see Gel. So we're just doing some Parlia today, just because just working my way back into it, and yeah, getting back in my rhythm. Just got to keep an eye on my phone as well, but yeah. But I have a new game that I've been invited to do a playtest on, that I'll probably do tomorrow. It's called Triarchy, and it is a pirate survival game. And I said I applied and that to the playtest, and they sent back yesterday, oh yeah, you've been invited and that. So yeah, and I didn't even realize, but when I loaded it up, I think it must be a Kiwi game too, because it's supported by our New Zealand On Air over here. So that could be quite cool. We'll give that one a try tomorrow. The other Norse one that I got the key for, I'm still waiting to hear back from them, because the key I went to use that they gave me didn't work. So I've put in that it won't work, and I'm just waiting to hear back from them. Oh, and it's awesome to be back, Yuichi. I've been missing everyone. I managed to pop in on a couple of streams in hospital, not too much. I popped in on Hopi and Raptor and that when I was in there. I kind of used the hospital's free Wi-Fi, but I didn't want to take too much advantage of it, but had to pop in and say hi, and that once I knew things were a bit better. And yeah. But yeah, so good to be home. It's, yeah, I spent 4 nights sleeping upright in a chair because the ward he was in was like, not the intensive care as such, but like highly monitored. So they keep a really good eye on you and that. And there were no beds in there for parents to sleep in. They could have given me a room, but there was no way I was going to leave them. But yes, that has been the the last week. I hope everyone else is doing amazing. And I know it's still Sunday for a lot of you as well, so hopefully you're having an amazing weekend. I came back yesterday and made sure that everything was operating here. The camera's working good. I've put it on as a different source, so it's like, yes, seem to have got it. You're doing well. Awesome. Just glad to catch you. Yeah, I've just got to try and get back in the routine of trying to get around and say hi to everyone again. I'm slowly getting there. I'm getting around everyone, and yeah. Let's go like that. We want to get rid of that. No shame. Thank you for the lurkies. I know you're live as well, my friend. But yeah, slowly getting back in the routine, catching up on sleep, and we are back. But no, I just want to put a massive thank you out there to everyone. You guys, while we've been down there and that, and while I've been updating, you guys have been absolutely amazing. Like, just, yeah, just knowing you guys were there and that you cared and that, and were replying in Discord, and that meant the absolute world to us. So the Reaper fam send you a massive big loving thank you. What we've got to go do now. I go see Sifu. Ding. I'm gonna chat to her. Oh, Yuichi streaking. Just dropping in here on my first stream back and saying, yo, thank you so much, Yuichi. Reapers of yesterday, 3 Hercules character skins were shot. I know, I saw that last night. Unholy Miss was on there and she's like, oh my god, look at this, there's Hercules skins. And then she's like, oh, I hope they bring out Stitch one day. And I said, well, there's a big chance because Disney is part of Fortnite now. Disney does own shares in Fortnite, so let's hope. Imagine if they brought out some Stitch ones. Damn, Dell would go crazy. Oh man, how are you? Welcome in. I am back. I am back, yes. My brain's not fully back yet, but enough to, yeah. come on and be here and hang out with everyone. Thank everyone for being so amazing and for the messages and that while we were away. Let's go foraging on this one, eh? Oh, really? A heart drop lily? Lucky I got one of those. Whew. Silver bar, centipede, and a heart drop lily. All good. I think we can manage that. But thank you guys for all the check-ins and that as well. And like I say, you guys are absolutely amazing. I can't say it enough. You guys just being there at the other end, even when I wasn't live, and that just keeping up in Discord was just like, wow. It really, really did help. Miss Keter was at home here as well, keeping an eye on the other two and trying to keep things as normal as possible here. But how is Paulman? How are you? So it'd be Sunday for you as well, isn't it? Hope you're having a nice chill day. Just being a bit weird. There we go. Amazing dude, always care about us as well. You're awesome dude. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it was just, it was a really hard time, and just knowing that there was a lot of people there and that in our corner was just, wow. Big Bubba, welcome in. How are you? Oh, DJ Raptor in the house. What was I doing? I was getting this stuff. Hope you're doing amazing. I'm doing some early therapy, but we'll be here lurking. Oh, goodies, Big Papa. Thank you. Hope that goes amazing. So we wanted that. Oh gosh, heaps of them. We wanted a silver bar and a centipede, didn't we? Oh my god, I actually remembered what we needed. And a centipede. Probably don't have a centipede. I got a millipede. Garden millipede. Got no standard centipedes. Not good. Not good. I don't think it's that one. Pretty sure it's not that one, but that's okay. We'll go have a look-see. Normal centipede, I'd say, is probably just in calamari. What are all these goodies? It's probably stuff that I have to water around here too. That's all good. We're not worried about that today. Oh no, it must have been there because it says return to her, so that works. Hey, let's go have a look-see. Then I guess we need to go talk to our little mate over in Elderwoods as well. Got a bit of catching up to do. All Fiery's come back online. Ended up going out yesterday too and getting the door for my little stream room down here as well. So if the kids are being a bit noisy, it's we'll cut it out a little bit more as well. Plus, when I'm away, it gives me that little extra bit of security of locking my PC away, because I don't want to be replacing that. If it gets stolen, that would be ouch. Good idea was eyeballing your PC. Rude. Hell no, the way that prices of PC stuff and that's gone up now, I would not like to be trying to be getting a new one now. I'm stoked that I got in like a couple of weeks before it all went crazy, because wow, there is no way I'd be getting one now. Coming in with the gritty. Righty ho. Have a little look-see here. Oh, that's right, we've still got Ina as well. Got Ina. Oh, gel's fully done now. Nice. So we just got Ina and Ulfie. Awesome. Oh, and I've leveled up on my pass as well. What have we got this time? Windows and stuff. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's like crazy. I want to get another 2 terabyte of storage for this thing. It's like $600 odd now just for that. Even more. It's like, yeah, no, I think we'll just keep deleting games and just adding the ones that we're playing at the time. As long as they're in the Steam library, we're all good. Right, we'll go see Ina. Oh, we'll go see Joel first, give him this. Somebody's dog on the table. But yeah, no, it's crazy how the prices have gone. Firework have just went and bought a pre-build. It's mid-spec and he paid $2.50 for it. Damn. Because it has a 5080 in it. Damn. That's like, ouch, eh? Ooh. Ouch. If we knew what was coming, eh? We could have just had a little bit of Unholy Peter! Stop having a Whataburger, I'll get you a Weineken and some French toast. Unholy Peter's in the house! Uh-oh, what's uh-oh?
Stand tall! Whoa! Hail the queen of it all!
The stream just flashed at it. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that on my other screen. I was like, oh, what's going on here?